NClex practice questions can be a really good way to study for nursing school, but you have to be really, really careful about the way you use them during your study time for maximum effectiveness. Otherwise, they just become busy work. The kind of studying that feels like you're accomplishing, but it's actually not getting you better grades. And this is kind of true no matter which nursing class you're currently taking. Although I will say that practice questions should be incorporated more into your study routine the further along in nursing school you are. But again, you have to be careful how you are using them in your study time. And I fully expect I'm going to get people commenting this video saying, oh, don't listen to her. I did practice questions all the time and I did great in nursing school. That's going to be true for some people. But those are probably the same people that would have done great no matter what study technique they used. Because the real reason they did well was not actually the practice questions. It was because something in their brain had clicked and the way they were thinking about the practice questions was what was really getting them the progress that they were looking for in their study time. And that can happen no matter what study tool you're using. It's why I always tell students that it's not the tool, it's the strategy you use, the study strategy you use to approach the studying when you're using that tool that matters. So like, for example, I teach students to study using the Silver Bullet study system. That's the strategy of studying. Now you can take the 4 steps of the Silver Bullet study system and you can apply it to practice questions and you'll do great. Or you can take the Silver Bullet study system and apply it to your textbook and you'll do great. Or you can take the Silver Bullet study system and apply it to like your lecture and PowerPoint slide. Spoiler alert, you'll probably do great. That's why the Silver Bullet study system is so adaptable no matter what your learning style is. Because it's not the Silver Bullet study system itself, it's the fact that you're using it. It's a guided way to think so that you can develop your clinical judgment, which is what NClex is testing you on, which by default means that's what nursing school is testing you on. And so when you choose to do practice questions, it's all about quantity. Sorry, I'm going to say this backwards. It's about quality, not quantity. Don't do like a million practice questions just to rush through them. It's not magic. I would rather you do just a handful of practice questions, but think it through, particularly using the Silver Bullet study system, and you're going to get the most out of it that way. It's not enough just to say, oh, well, I read the rationale. That's a passive learning strategy unless you are combining it with an active learning strategy where you're really engaging with the material. And engaging with the material doesn't mean, oh, I've never heard of this disease process. I better go study for 3 hours and learn everything I can and go down the Google rabbit hole on this topic. Because I guarantee you're probably never going to see that topic again on an NClex practice question. It's the reason why the Silver Bullet study system works so well, because I give you a strategy for how to think things through versus just more content to memorize. A strategy gives you a tool that you can always use, even if you get a question you never specifically studied. And I help nursing students learn to study this way more confidently every single day in my nursing school roadmap membership. Links are in my bio, but really just follow me for a while and see if you like my style.